Movies are always hard to make because you want to make them really well. It takes a lot of hours, but they're fun to make too. So we got a good job.
It takes a lot of teamwork to make a film. It really does. And you hear that a lot, but it really does. I mean, if you've never been on a movie set, you don't realize just how many people are involved in making a scene work. Just a scene. Forget the whole movie. You've got wardrobe, makeup, hair, lighting, all the lighting crew, props, set design, camera, everything. I mean, it's just so much work that goes into making a film that, you know, actors really have an incredible body of people around them, with them, working with them, that help to make our work easier and better. And so, you know, you have to kind of figure that in when you watch a film now, and you can sort of get to appreciate, you know, the kind of teamwork that's involved in making a movie.
I wish they would have showed the whole fight scene with Donnie and me. We would have got the MTV award for sure.
How heavy was the head?
It was heavy. I mean, especially in Saw 1, or just Saw. By Saw,
Was it really metal?
yeah. The first one was, then when I came back, I think for 6 or 3 that we redid. It's 6?
Yeah.
They redid it. Was it a little more perfected? A little more lightweight. But the first one, and the gnarliest thing was when you know, flinging my head around like I'm fighting for my life, holding that whole thing with the tongue depressor between my teeth. That was the tricky business. But yeah, it was pretty, yeah.
Next question.
Did any of you keep anything from the film that they were done?
John Raven has it all.
John Raven has everything, but I have...
Shawnee has an incredible item.
I have the actual letter that John wrote me in the scene, the heartbreaking original letter that has...
Tobin wrote it in his own hand.
Yeah, Tobin wrote it. By John, I mean Tobin, not this John. I have it in a little box that Tobin gave me after Saw 3. In the Origin of the Species book that he gave me for light reading material, Darwin.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the children in the Saw movies make me consider that. Yeah, gosh, getting on a plane to come here, it's amazing. Like the day before, get on a plane, how I look at the children and you think, God, what if this is the last? And you never know. It always could be. So at any time, imagine living your whole every day like that. It'd be incredible. But then it's kind of crazy that we don't, you know, appreciate one another and our lives to that degree. It's a good question. Carrie, I know Costas wants to get deep into this discussion, this philosophical discussion.
Cherish Your Life.
Cherish Your Life by Costas Mandylor.
Speaking of Costas, we're going to turn the mic over to Costas right now.
On behalf of my fellow actors, I've been asked to do a deed today, and I played a priest once on Sex and the City, and I'm far from one, but I'll do my best. There's a guy in the audience that wants to do something special in front of you. Does anybody believe in love in this room? Romantic love story, we talked about that. There's a guy.
Does anybody believe in love?
Does anybody believe in love? Hallelujah. Thanks, Coach. Chase, stand up. Everybody, round of applause. He's got to talk to his girl about something.
Will you marry me? Yes? Yes?
Yo!
Thank you very much, Costas. I appreciate it.
Well done, brother. Well done. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but number two. Well done, buddy. No problem. Takes a lot of guts.
Congratulations.
Love is the power supreme. Silver Surfer.
We're so happy that you said yes.
And they lived happily ever after watching Saw movies together.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let's just let that settle for a moment.
Take the questions, John. You just recovered there. Second more questions?
You have to let that settle. You just can't go right into it.
Let's get him a room immediately.
If it's a girl, I want her named Amanda.
Try and find a doctor named Gordon to deliver the baby.
And if it's a boy, don't name him Hoffman. How long have you two been together?
2 years.
2 years?
Yes.
That's good.
And she's crazy about Costas, so I had to do it.
Well, before he asked her?
Costas left the building. What's that? Did you hear that?
She asked, do you wish that the franchise would continue?
Well, there's two things that I haven't done. I haven't gotten revenge on Dr. Gordon, and I haven't kissed Shawnee Smith. They're my two objectives, if anything ever happened, which they say is not going to happen.
Well, let's ask you all. Do you all want to see the series come back?
Yeah!
There you go.
How was working with James Wan?
James, like I said earlier, is one of the sweetest guys, and just a gentle man, very sweet. And he was a lesson to me in how not to judge a book by its cover. Because before I met him and I read the script, I thought I was going to meet someone with, it's definitely not him. That's for sure. And he's just a very lovable guy, very, very smart. He studied movies like you wouldn't believe. I mean, he's a real film buff, obviously a